Thank you. This is the time to start our day 9 of the Curtain Raiser program from the great nation Portugal. Our very intimate friend, Dr. Helio Pereira, is from Portugal, who is awaiting to have the program moderated and well-organized program you will see. So I will hand over the session, the platform to Dr. Helio Pereira to take over and continue the session. Dr. Pereira, you are a co-host, so you can mute and unmute and function as you wish.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Dr. Charge, are you listening to me?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible, doctor. Yes. Proceed.
Okay, fine.
So we'll begin with the national anthem of Portugal. Dr. Pereira, I will take 1 minute to introduce you.
Okay. So thank you very much once again for the possibility to make our presentation. First of all, I want to congratulate Dr. Shaji and all the team of the International European Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. It's really fantastic that you were able to do these sessions online for 1,000 days. This is fantastic. And for the future of homeopathy, this is a very interesting approach, how new techniques, new technologies can bring together all the members of the community of homeopathy. It's certainly a very important work that you, Dr. Charji, and all your team is doing. So my congratulations, and thank you very much for the wonderful work you are doing for homeopathy. This is my approach. We here in Portugal, we are also promoting homeopathy in several ways. I also have a course of homeopathy that I coordinate. This course is now in his 36th year. So since these 36 years, I'm trying also to promote homeopathy in the best way, I think. And I'm glad that we can gather and bring together all the members of the homeopathic community, not only here in Portugal, but also in the world. And it's interesting because Portugal and India have a common past. In the past, Portugal was the first country to make the connection between Western Europe and India. So in a certain way, we are making a similar path, a similar way. So thank you very much, Dr. Chaji. And I give you now, I give you the word to speak. Thank you.
So, thanks for the invitation as Portuguese pharmacist. In Portugal, we have the recognition by law and by practice of the homeopathy. We have correct regulations for homeopathic medicines and homeopathic products. We pharmacists and pharmacists in Portugal, we are very involved on the dispensing of these medicines and these products. We adopted homeopathy in our mission to contribute for a better health and well-being of our clients and for our patients on two levels, on the prevention goals and on the treatment of diseases. Thank you.
So thank you. Dr. João Silveira is the past president of the Order of Pharmacists of Portugal, and since the beginning he has supported homeopathy. And what's also very important is that in Portugal, homeopathy is recognized as a therapy, and also the medicaments, the remedies, the homeopathic remedies, they also recognize it as medicaments with official legislation. And we have this important support of the pharmacies and also of the National Association of Pharmacies that supports the pharmacies that have homeopathic remedies, and also our cause of integrative homeopathy. So now I'm going to ask to Dr. Rui Pinto to talk about homeopathy and ecology. Dr. Rui Pinto is a professor of homeopathy. He's also a naturopath and a homeopath, and he cooperates with the International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy, and is going to talk about homeopathy and ecology and the recognition by the European Union.
Hello, everyone. I recorded my presentation. I will begin. Thank you for all. I hope the sound is good. Hello, everyone. Thank you again for your invitation. Thank you for your work. It's very important for your city, for your hands, whole world, your work. Thank you very much. Thank you also, Dr. Eli, for the invitation. And I'm going to begin my presentation and talk a theme very important is water, green hero, and homeopathy. The European Commission in the document, in the report 2019, said the Environment Council discussed the issue of pharmaceuticals in the environment, including that converted emissions actions are necessary to reduce the risk from pharmaceuticals and other residues to the environment and from antimicrobial resistance in which this problem is identified in the report in 2020. The pollution of pharmaceuticals in the environment is from pharmaceutical industry, from hospitals, from agriculture, from disposal of advanced medicine and livestock animals, is influencing the soil, in the groundwater, and finally in the drink water. The study 2014, a measuring lab in Germany identified 10 pharmaceuticals in water. The first one is well-known diclofenac, only used in the and antipyretic, anti-inflammatory, and the next ones have 10 pharmaceuticals in water. Transition from carbon zero have some issues. The problems and the economy and the human rights is some critical, but we need to do the transition to carbon zero. In the European
Excuse me, your voice is not clear, sir. There is some problem with your voice.
2015.
Manoj Doctor, that is a recorded audio, that's why.
Important for us and to knowledge about the political context, the clinical activity, simplified copy, that pollution, factor for biodiversity, digital transformation, use the goals of this politics in the green deal. Have 5 important goals at 2030. Reduce the use and risk of chemical pesticides by 50%. Reduce nutrient losses by at least 50%. Reduce the use of fertilizers by at least 20%. Reduce sales of antibiotics for animals by 50%. 25% of the agricultural land is to transition to organic production. It goes for farm work and green deal. Homeopathy, one solution? Yes. Why? Because we have evidence-based homeopathy and veterinary is research talk about evidence-based homeopathy and veterinary homeopathy and its potential to help overcome the antimicrobial resistance problem we see in the report in first slide. This regulation of European Commission treatments if you need to use chemicals into the allopathic veterinary, okay, necessary and unreal. Where to use phytotherapeutic, homeopathic, and other products is inappropriate. First one, we need to use homeopathic products, phytotherapeutic products, and another product, natural products. We see where appropriate is restricted with respect to courses of treatments and withdrawal periods shall be defined. Then the three preventive measures to ensure animal health. Point between 1 for 1. Health product wise veterinary treatments they use in the following order of reference. First one, substances from plants, animals, or minerals in homeopathic solutions. Second one, plants and their extracts not having anesthetic effects and substance such as tricyclamines, metals, natural immunostimulants, or authorized probiotics. Then the first one to use in the veterinary when they have disease in animals is homeopathy. It is very important for us homeopaths in Europe because these regulations, the application of homeopathy in the sense of integrative veterinary medicine and the integration of complementary medicine, including homeopathy at universities, seems a necessary consequence and requirement in the interest of the patient, which is already expressed in the American Council's guidelines for integrative veterinary medicine curriculum and is legally encouraged in the Swiss one by the Medical Professions Act for University Teaching and Research. And finally, I want to say homeopathy is safe, gentle, sustainable, and renewable, kind to you, kind to the planet too. One of the most eco-friendly and sustainable forms of healthcare on the planet. Natural, non-toxic, sustainable, eco-friendly, seen in the future. Thank you. And okay, sorry, I think you listen, and I put in the image. I don't know if the sound is good. I think it's not. My internet is unstable here, but I think the principal message I tell you, I can find it. You listen me?
Yeah, please. Yes,
Okay.
you are audible.
I'm going to put. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to see the PowerPoint and the regulation of Commission European is this one. You can see is mandatory to use homeopathy when the animals are with disease. First of all, use homeopathy, and next phytotherapy, and let's put out this black shadow. Okay, substance from plants, animals of minerals of homeopathic dilution, then plants and their extract don't have anesthetic effect, and substance such as trace elements, metals, natural immunostimulation, and authorized probiotics. And next is allopathic medicine. Then this regulation 2018 is very important for us. All 27 European countries assigned this regulation, and is very important for homeopaths and for the teaching of homeopathy in Europe. In Portugal and in other countries, I think the homeopaths and the healthcare don't know this regulation. Is a new one. Then they have a pandemic situation, and now we in 2022 this regulation is now in Portugal instituted, and is mandatory to use homeopathy in veterinary. Is my message for today. Thank you, Dr. Shaji Kundiya.
Okay, Dr. Rui Pinto, thank you very much for your presentation. It's a very important message that must be more known by everybody. The European Union is making a very important recognition of homeopathy, especially for veterinary and agriculture. So this means that many things are changing, and what you presented was very important to understand the interest of homeopathy for a better planet and for a better world on an ecological point of view, of course. So thank you very much. Now we have going to have the presentation of Dr. Maria Manuel Magalhães. She's a pharmacist, and she will present the pharmaceutical counseling regarding the homeopathic medicaments. So Dr. Maria Manuel Magalhães, are you ready? Yes?
Yes, are you listening to me? Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll share my presentation.
Yes.
And hope that everyone is seeing it. Thank you very much for the invitation and congratulations for 3 years of homeopathy every day. It's a very important project and we are very happy to be here today. Well, I'm a pharmacist and I'm going to present a small case about what do we sell in this small pharmacy. But I would just begin to tell you that we pharmacists are a public health agent and we are specialists in medicines, in drugs. Every one of us have to have the basic understanding of the principles of homeopathy so we can provide indications of the use and efficacy to our patients as well as accurate and unbiased information. This is very important. I've been teaching pharmacists for a long time, more than 20 years, and it's an ongoing project. So our codes of ethics imply that we have this understanding. So I'm bringing you a practical example of over-the-counter sales. And this is also important to see the most common pathologies that people ask us in the pharmacy. So in the top 10 medicines that I've collected in the 10 months of the year of 2022, from January to October, these numbers are connected to what we see most. So we have, of course, arnica, gelsemium, silicea, arsenico album, pulsatilla, and ignatia, but we have a very small medicine that is ferrum metallicum. And why is this? Because many patients that come to us tell us that have the iron level very low, so this is an important medicine for us. Pulmostaminum, because also allergies are very important in Lisbon, and we treat a lot of children with it. So the main pathologies that we find are traumatisms, like arnica montana and other medicines, digestive problems, and mainly we use Nux vomica and arsenic album, so digestive and also gastroenteritis. Stress and anxiety is a very important area for us, mainly for adolescent and elderly people. Then we have immune system problems that are also very important. Having two very important products like allergy for pulmonostemino and silicia for children that we use a lot. When we ask about 10 more medicines, now we find also very important products. We have Tui occidentalis here that we use a lot for helping people post-vaccinated for COVID-19. We have Apis, Aconitum, Sepia, and also, again, products for the mouth like Borax and digestive problems, Carbo vegetabilis, Lycopodium, and so on. So what level of patients did we have? These are the patients that I see in a small cabinet, counseling, not only for 5 minutes, a little more time. And we have a very big feminine population, so it's about 74.3 female population and male 25. We can see here at the age that we have a lot of young people that are asking us help for otitis, nose, throat, etc. So we have here 20% of children, and we have a lot of important area for people above 61 years old, and we are going to see different pathologies in this area. So the healthier people that are from, I will tell, 21 to 40 years, that's what we see less. So when we try and understand here patients about age and sex, we again see an important area for small children, almost the same as boys and girls, the same from children from 11 to 20 years old. This is a lot of, we'll see about nervous system and adolescence. And then we have much more women on the area of 41 to 50 years and from more than 60 years. When we understand or try to understand the pathologies related to age, we have in the younger a lot of lower respiratory and upper respiratory problems, mainly upper respiratory problems. And we see also here in the 41 to 50 years, a nervous system is very important for us. People are working too much and sleeping too little. And in the older people, we say digestive and oncology. In the oncology, we try to help our patients to deal with the second effects from chemotherapy and radiotherapy. Coming here with sex, putting female and male, of course, as female are much more, we see bigger areas, but in the male we have mainly digestive, upper respiratory problems, and also nervous system problems. Female, also digestive, upper respiratory problems, and also nervous system. So it's more or less the same distribution. When we separate male and female for another kind of view, we only have female asking us help for well-being or aging well or living better. Also circulating problems in eyes, also hormonal. A lot of these women are for menopause problems or the pregnancy also we have here. And we can see also very important digestive and nervous system. Well, this is what I have to bring to you. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope it was interesting.
Okay, Dr. Maria Manuel Magalhães, thank you very much also for your very interesting presentation. You are a very known pharmacist because also you teach homeopathy, and also you are passionate by homeopathy, and we can see by your pictures that you use homeopathy in a very large way. So ranging from children to old people from from both sexes. So I would say you are making a very good work regarding the promotion and the use of homeopathy. And what you show us is something as a guide for all of us that want to use and promote homeopathy. So thank you very much, Dr. Maria Manuel Magalhães. You are a very important member of our homeopathic community here in Portugal. Thank you. So now I would like to ask Dr. Susana Ferreira to, she has a presentation. Dr. Shaji, could you present the video of Dr. Susana Ferreira?
Doctor, I was unable to get access to the Google Drive, so I am unable to play that video.
Okay, so I think Dr. Susana Ferreira is not present here in our as a participant. Dr. Susana Ferreira is not participating, I think. At least I cannot see her. So we're going directly to the presentation of Dr. Ana Maria Rainha from Farmácia Santa Justa.
Santa Justa Pharmacy is here since 1906. And it started with a pharmacist. It was Mark Gustorf, and he was the uncle, a great uncle of my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law is from the third generation of his family. During 93 years, this pharmacy was exclusively homeopathic. It was only in 1999 that we introduced homeopathy. For nearly 115 years, we have been using the traditional Hahnemann techniques. We do not use machines. And sometimes we still strike the vials against this special pillow. So we strike the vials a fixed number of times to be dynamized. This pharmacy was sold to someone who shares the same passion as we do for homeopathy. And with new blood running and with passion, I think we are looking forward to a future with a joyful confidence. We are proud to be part of this homeopathic community. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ana Maria Rainha, by the interesting presentation. This pharmacy is one of the oldest one. She's working since more than 100 years and still using and preparing homeopathic medicaments, homeopathic remedies. So, the way this pharmacy is producing the homeopathic medicaments is in the traditional way. So, as Hahnemann taught, this is the way the Farmácia Santa Justa makes the homeopathic remedies. And just by a curious note, this was the pharmacy where I was made my first connection with homeopathy was with this pharmacy, and it was in this pharmacy that I bought my first homeopathic remedy. So thank you very much for the pharmacists and the owners of this pharmacy, because in a certain way, if I'm interested by homeopathy, was because of the contact I had with this very old pharmacy that still goes working in the traditional way. So thank you very much, Dr. Ana Maria Rainha, and all the owners of the pharmacy. And we had also Dr. Emilio cannot be present, so I will pass directly to Dr. Katia Antunes. Dr. Katia Antunes is a homeopathic doctor, is a naturopathic, but also using quantum medicine. And she's making this connection between homeopathy and this very new approach with quantum medicine. So I will ask Dr. Katia to start with her presentation, please.
Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are listening to me well. Thank you, Dr. Elio, and thank you all of you. And thank to all of us that research and still work with homeopathy. I will share my presentation. Just a moment, please. Okay. So as Dr. Elio told, I am a naturopath and an homeopath also. I did a post-graduation in London in Regent School. Are you seeing the presentation, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And do you see this box in the middle of the presentation, this chat box, or just me seeing?
We see both.
You see both. I need to remove this. I'm sorry. Just a moment, please. Okay. Now it's all good. So my work with homeopathy started when I was studying naturopathy, and then I took a post-graduation in London in Regent School in homeopathy, in classical homeopathy. Then after that, I started working with quantum medicine with a quantum biofeedback device. And after that, and I worked with this quantum biofeedback device since 20 years from now, I started to wonder the relation between quantum physics and homeopathy. And I started to get this intuition that they must be correlated somehow. So I started to find, I started to search who was the main physicist that could help me to explain or to better understand how quantum physics and homeopathy, they were correlated. Then I found Professor Amit Goswami, an Indian physicist, and I started my course with him in 2019. I started to first do a master in quantum physics, and then I am doing a PhD with him, trying to explain the homeopathic actions, how homeopathy works via quantum physics. So I'm in the end of this journey. I did end my thesis. Now Professor Amit is reading thesis, and I will defend, if all is good, I will defend this thesis in the end of this year. So I am very glad to share with you the conclusions of my research. Starting a bit, and I won't be too long with this quantum science history. It's very interesting because they did not agree with each other at first. Even now, I think that quantum physics is a field of a bit of discordance still between physicists. But starting from the beginning, it was in 1801 that this physicist, Thomas Young, did the first double split experiments Maybe you have heard about this wave and particle experiment from Heisenberg. This was the experiment that gave the first, probably the first look into the quantum physics, but it was not Heisenberg that did first this experiment. Actually, it was Thomas Young that performed it first. In the end of the 19th century, they understood, these physicists, that classical physics could not explain all the phenomena that they observe. And then some movements start around quantum physics. And actually, quantum physics shows that subatomic particles are not really solid objects. They do not exist with this certainty location as we look to I don't know, to a cell phone or to this PC. We are familiar, we have this tendency to look to objects the way they are located. But when we look to subatomic world, things are not so defined. This is what quantum physics can tell us about. And in 1930, Niels Bohr, another very important physicist from quantum physics, he described the atom with these new quantum concepts. So it was not some abstract concepts, it was concrete concepts that could describe atoms in a different way. And this is the beginning of quantum physics and medicine, because we are made of atoms, such as all the objects, but ourselves as well. So this was maybe the first step of looking to health and medicine as quantum as well. And then another very important physicist, this Erwin Schrödinger, in 1926, wrote this equation that describes the probability of a particle being in each location when behaving like a wave. So this is related to this principle of Heisenberg that can describe a particle as a particle or as a wave, depending on the observer. If the observer is looking to the experiment, then it's a particle. If the observer is not looking to the experiment, this photon behaves like a wave. So this is the duality between wave and particle. That is the root of quantum physics. And then in 1935, Einstein, this Podolsky and Rosen proved the principle of non-locality through this EPR paradox. For those who are interested in quantum physics, this is a very interesting experiment to look, this EPR paradox. And there are some that say that Einstein did not agree with quantum physics. He is not alive anymore to tell us if yes or not. But let me tell you that this EPR paradox was made to prove that quantum physics was wrong. They did this to tell the world that quantum physics is bullshit, don't believe in quantum physics. But then with the results of this experiment showed the opposite, showed that yes, quantum physics can be right, and they could prove this non-locality principle that we will see. It's a very important one to explain homeopathy. This is where I want to go. Right now, we know that nanotechnology and hormesis can explain the homeopathic phenomena somehow, how homeopathy remedies are made and how homeopathy remedies work. So this is nothing new. This is what science can tell us about right now. There's no reason to be skeptical right now, right? A lot of things are made, a lot of things are publicated, so there's no reason to skeptics. There's no arguments because everything is written right now. And hormesis phenomena can explain low doses using homeopathic preparation, ultra-high dilutions of homeopathic remedies, and its interaction with organisms seems to be electromagnetic in nature. Hormesis show that when we give to the organism some toxic substance, it will react in a healthy way if the quantity of this toxic, it's not that high. So this can explain how low dilutions in homeopathy work. But then when we have high dilutions, such as 200 CH or even higher, hormesis cannot explain. And here could play some role, this principle of a tangled hierarchy that I will talk about. Therefore, there is the necessity of characterizing the active ingredients, especially of ultra-high dilutions, as a non-locality one, another very important principle of quantum physics. Via dilutions and suctions, nanoparticles are released from the original substance. So, hormesis and nanoparticles can explain half of the story. But if we don't put quantum physics in this equation, we cannot have the full theory, the complete theory of how homeopathy can work. This was my challenge to put together both nanotechnology, hormesis, and quantum physics. How all of these could be together, explaining or giving some interesting explanation to homeopathy. In this way, it seems that the more dilutions an homeopathic remedy is exposed, the more healing effect it will have through the entanglements with the human that is making the remedy. Intention probably will trigger an increase of the electromagnetic fields. So when we are talking about higher dilutions, hormesis cannot explain, but probably this concept of tangled hierarchy that quantum physics explain via intention, the intention of who is making the homeopathic remedy, will increase the electromagnetic field that are present in the higher potencies. Entanglement and non-locality of quantum science are the key explanation of homeopathy besides the theory of hormesis and nanoparticles. So a bit of these quantum science principles. This vital energy one, it's nothing new for us. Hahnemann wrote and talked a lot about vital energy. But right now, quantum physics and quantum science can give us maybe some new words with a scientific approach rather than what we had in the past. So we can say that vital energy is like a software that homeopathic remedy has, which nature is vital. So if the organism of the unhealthy patient is missing some software, if we find the right remedy that has this software of the original molecule, then a cure can exist. And this morphic resonance from Rupert Sheldrake theory can give explanations on how this information or vital energy can travel from the original material source to the final preparation, because we have this vital energy in the Nux vomica herb or species, we have this vital energy. And when we do the homeopathic remedy, we can push this vital energy through the homeopathic remedy. And probably this Rupert Sheldrake can explain how this software travels from the original molecule to the final preparation. The other principle that I have talked a bit about, this non-locality, explains the capacity of communication at a distance. And in homeopathy, memory of water refers to the supposed capacity of water to retain properties of substance that were diluted in it, but that are no longer there. So via this non-locality, if these two parts, the particle and the wave, and let's look to this homeopathic preparation as a particle and as a wave. When we have the original substance, we have the particle. When we are taking the software, we have the wave. And non-locality told us or tell us that if two parts were together in one, and when they are splitted, they can communicate in a local distance. This non-locality can also explain why telepathy works, or why to people that are correlated, they can have the same thoughts at the same time. Well, there are a lot of things that non-locality can explain, but I will focus on homeopathy. And so molecules of the remedy prepared in the process of dilution of the active substance are non-locally interconnected at a distance with the original substance. Then this tangled hierarchy represents the infinite oscillations between two positions. And in the homeopathic fields, we can see this tangled hierarchy between the remedy and the original substance when we are making the homeopathic remedy. Also between the individual symptoms of a patient and the general symptoms of a remedy picture. And then between the patient and the practitioner or the homeopath or the naturopath or the doctor, whoever is prescribing the homeopathic remedy. In other words, tangled hierarchy is the empathy, we can say, that needs to exist when a doctor is treating a patient. If this tangled hierarchy, that I can say, in other words, the intention of me to heal and the intention of the patient to be healed, if this hierarchy, this tangled hierarchy is not present, it's very difficult that a cure will exist. And then this discontinuity principle is the quantum leap. So when patients take homeopathic remedies, this new software will act on our cells, on the electrons of our cells, and these electrons will make quantum jumps, quantum leaps that will lead the organism to the cure without an in-between path. So in summary, homeopathic remedies are non-local on its nature, meaning that it carries with a vital energy from the original substance that, if right chosen, will signalize the cells, creating other cellular environments that will promote the cure via discontinuity, these electron jumps. The more diluted the remedy, the more intention of cure it has through entanglement of who is making it and the particles of the homeopathic remedy. So this is it. I hope you like it. This is a working in progress. Research is like this, but I think that these findings of nanotechnology or masses and quantum physics can give good arguments to explain how homeopathy works. So once more, thank you very much to this opportunity, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Yes.
Yes.
We will be inviting you for another day for another discussion here.
Thank you very much, Dr. Katja Tunsch. It was a very interesting PowerPoint, a very interesting presentation. In fact, we use homeopathy with the patient. You use it as an attempt to resolve the problems of the patients, and it's always very interesting to understand the fundamentals and the gathering, as you made, this connection between the traditional use of homeopathy and the modern concepts in which quantum science is one of most up-to-date science. So thank you very much. We are very proud also for your communication, and I believe you will present us in the future more of your research and and also of your work. Thank you very much. Dr. Chaji, I think we are now at the end of our time. And I can once again thank you very much for your excellent work. You are fantastic, and you are working also in a very speed way, I must tell, because you could do it this poster and to prepare this presentation of the Portuguese delegation in a very quick way. I'm very proud to be member of this group, of this international group, and I would like just to say that it will be interesting in the future to make a world conference of the International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. It's just an idea, and we'll be waiting for your news regarding this possibility.
Yes. Actually, we are already started with that. On June 1, we are initiating our first physical meeting in Trivandrum in Kerala, capital of Kerala. Then we will be moving on to other places like Calcutta in India, and followed by New Delhi, and followed by Dubai. So I hope in future our celebrations we will be able to meet somewhere one of these places. And later on, we will be having more connectivity, because it is the need of the time for the entire world, so that the humanity will be able to enjoy the beneficial effects of homeopathy in every nook and corner of the world, and enjoyed by every citizen in every country in the world. All these efforts are made in that direction. So we are initiating it. We have a long way to go, and it will be a huge effort we will be making. And I wish to say a few words about Dr. Helio Pereira. I forgot to introduce you in a full manner. So Dr. Helio is our coordinator for Portugal, always supporting with a short notice. He's a very busy person, I know that. He is working as an emergency doctor in a casualty in a big hospital, and he is always busy person. Only one day off he has in amidst all these crises and lack of time. When I requested him to have this program, with all the effort he made it, and all the busy time, he spared little time for us, and coordinating and bringing all this together to make this program successful, whereas many others are shy about it. They are afraid they will not be able to make it. But Dr. Helio Pereira came without any hesitation, and we are able to make it. So we have special thank you for that. And Dr. Kathy, are you in India or in Portugal?
I am in Portugal right now, but I am traveling to India 2-3 times per year to Jaipur.
Okay, so when are you coming back to India?
In September.
Do you identify me?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Okay. Dr. Chachi, will you now, thank you very much for your very nice words. It's always a pleasure to cooperate with you, and I will be happy to do it also in the future. I believe your work is fundamental, and I'm very proud to make part of your team.
Definitely, you are already there. You are already there.
So if you want to close now with your national hunting.
Yeah, sure. We will do that. So one more word, Dr. Helio Pereira is the medical doctor and national coordinator of the course for integrative homeopathy of European program. Thank you. And we will end with the national anthem of Portugal again. So wait and see.
Please share with the audio.
Maybe you are with auricular.
Still sound is missing.
Please stop and reshare, sir. Dr. Shaji Kudit, we can't hear anything.
Oh, Hélio, tens que cantar tu. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo pôr aqui o som.
Então vê lá se consegues.
Espera aí.
Não, vou te. Show meeting.
Queres que eu te mande o link?
Não, tá. Estou a pôr aqui. Aí está.
Vais passar agora, Rui.
So thank you. Thank you.
Está a passar por baixo.
Vais passar agora, Rui?
Está a passar agora. Não estás a ouvir?
Não, não estou a ouvir.
Então não.
So thank you, Portugal. Thank you, Dr.
Então não dá.
Pereira, and all those who participated. And see you again for another. Thank you again for meet you again till we meet again for another celebration, another occasion. Till then, goodbye. See you again. Over to Dr. Danesh for our Malayalam section. And one more thing, you have one day reserved for you. If ever you wish to have any presentation internationally in our forum, you are welcome. You can coordinate with our webinar coordinator, Dr. Danesh, and you will have one day reserved for you every month. So 30 countries, we are organizing this cut and raiser program. All the 30 countries has the right to ask Dr. Danesh one day in a month for the presentation for our international session. Coordinate with the Dr. Danesh or with me. Thank you. See you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over to Dr. Danesh for the Malayalam session.
Thank you, Dr. Shaji Kudit. And Namaskaram. IFBH